have no word on what the raid is or called yet.
And then mom's
But
word on
It's
that
gonna be
one.
messed up, probably, dude.
Well,
Redacted of redacted.
yeah. Oh, if you haven't seen like the, I'm not gonna spoil anything for you since you're trying to, you and Stamp are
I
trying
haven't
to
seen
surprise
a single
yourselves for
thing
the,
about
yeah.
Lightfall.
Yeah, like if you were to see Neomuna, dude, like I told you, it's on Neptune, so you can imagine that. What it can possibly be on a planet like Neptune. Futuristic planet on Neptune. Like, so they're gonna do something interesting.
Is
Where
there
the hell
gonna
is this
be
raid
like a
date?
whole new kind of, you know how there's Vex, Taken,
They're
is
called
there gonna be like
Tormentors.
new? Oh
A new enemy
god.
called Tormentor. I literally just showed that photo of what the Tormentors look like to Kiv and Viz not too long ago.
Should I switch to a rocket for this part? It doesn't really matter, does it?
Anything goes here. Anything
Alright,
goes on this
cool.
part.
I'm just gonna rally with what I have.
Alrighty, Stamp. First encounter is opening the gate. So you see these orbs up here?
Yeah.
So the way this is, if I can stand up here, the way this is gonna work is these orbs, don't pick them up yet, but they'll be deposited at the same time where the other orb right there is, where Kiv is. They will be deposited at the same time right there. So every time you deposit one, you're gonna have a timer on the side of how long you can keep that orb. You gotta go and deposit them with your teammate at the same time. Like whoever else is the orb runner, you have to do them at like, maybe not exactly at the same time, but they can't be too slammed in too far apart from each other.
I think you have a 3-second like buffer timer
Yeah.
to slam them.
So once we get this first round of them, the doors to our right and left, the orb will start to teleport further and further into those rooms. You go further back, bring the orb back in here. The teammates that are sitting in this room are going to shoot out doors to open the path because there will be doors that are blocking the way. The whole goal of this is to get all 6 of those statues in the middle lit up to open the gate right in the center. And that will be the opening encounter pretty much done.
They had me last time do the orbs, so one spawns. If I go forward, is it gonna start it or no?
No, it only starts when you pick the orb up.
And once we take the
One spawns right here in this door, a big black thing that you gotta shoot right away. And another one spawns at this door.
Yeah, it's
right
like
here,
the orbs
and you gotta
that you
shoot it
saw
right away.
in the prophecy dungeon. Remember those giant black orbs that we were shooting? It's like those orbs.
Okay.
So, but yeah, the last run that we did, the blueberries that we brought in kind of didn't give anybody a choice, but I'll give y'all a choice. Like, y'all, where do you want to be put at, Stamp? Do you want ad control?
Do you want to see what it looks like as you go further in? You should be able to.
Yeah.
Like
You
you
can go
can
into the
come
rooms and investigate.
Yeah, so
I
you kind
haven't
of get an
even gotten to
idea.
go in the rooms either, so I'm kind of curious.
That's why I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
giving
come
y'all
on-
the
come on
option.
down here.
Like, y'all feel free to do whatever
like-
y'all want to. If y'all want to try
If I
different
remember
roles, I'm
correctly-
down for it.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, like one shows up right here where this post is.
I'm on my way over. So I can confirm that.
Or maybe it's that post. I know, there's one that shows up
One
in
of
this
the
room.
posts.
Yeah,
So the
one of these
second one will
posts.
normally spawn like right here. It'll be floating in the air like, well, I can't really
Like-
shoot it. It'll be floating in the
yeah.
air like right where I'm hovering.
Okay.
Yeah. And you gotta
And you'll
grab
have
it
to
from
jump
the air.
across and grab it. But every single time the orb goes further in.
Yeah, and then you can come out over here, and there's an orb that will be on top of this pedestal right here. So there'll be an orb here, and then
Dude, this
I think
goes
this
way
is-
back.
Yeah, it goes really, really far, and then there's another orb that shows up right here.
Yeah.
So yeah,
since we're
it
a person
definitely goes
short,
really, really far.
yeah. So since we're a person short, whoever's ad clearing and opening the doors in the middle is gonna have the task to open 3 doors. So
Yeah, I can.
that's gonna be a little
If
bit
necessary.
hectic for whoever's there.
I gotta find.
This one gets an orb too, Sentex, the third door.
The door is on the inside right here, to the right and left in the main room. These get
Yeah.
these get the shields on them
They
too.
get blocked off as well.
Okay.
So you have to have a runner and a defender with the runner on the inside, with the other 2 that are grabbing the orbs.
Yep.
That's what I'm
So
saying. So
one
somebody,
person
since we're a
needs to
man
take
press,
care of
like,
all 3 of these.
yeah, whoever's in the middle is gonna have to shoot out all 3 of the walls: the middle, right, and left.
I got
So
a Taipan for that.
yeah. So like I said,
I
since
could have switched to an LMG before I rallied in. I could have did that for you guys with an LMG and then cleared ad.
I mean, we still need. I mean, you can still do it inside one of the doors too, if
Yeah.
you want to do it that way.
Yeah.
Because we'll still need somebody
that's another
to
do.
be able to clear ads and open the doors on the inside as well.
Stamp, you have your phone with you, man?
Yeah, because there's a.
Yeah.
Okay, check the raid intel tab on my Discord server. There should be a digital map showing you exactly the layout of this room. That way you have a better overview of it too. It has the location of literally all the orbs and everything too. Long story short, Kid Viz, I upgraded my Discord server, dude. I got all sorts
Nice.
of shit. I got all
That's the way
sorts
to
of
go.
raid intel and everything, man. So I could hit y'all up with the invite into that too, if y'all
yeah,
want that. So we
dropping in
have both.
the, tips and tricks and shit. Yeah,
I'll definitely fucking
yeah
hit y'all
drop it
up
in the
with
Discord
that.
server.
And give me 1 sec. Did you find the tab stamp? Because if you didn't, I can update it for you.
Yeah, the raid info tab.
Yeah, so there is one in the raid info tab. It is the. Oh, wait. Oh, did I not put this room in? I didn't put this room in. I have it in my deal still. Well, shit. The second one on there, you'll see them. They're marked as King's Fall, the different raid names, so you'll know which ones are which. The 2 on the top, the one below the first one on top, that's the second encounter, totems.
Okay. Man, this
So
is
when we get there, you can
really
kind
fun.
of take a look at that as well too to understand it a bit better. There may be some stuff that's on that might be just a little bit different from how we call it on there, but everything's just mostly the markers and everything on there are important for everything spawns. That's why I put it there. Let's see here. I'll do some of the important things into the Discord chat for Kiv and Viz as well too. But you kind of get
Well,
the
we
basics of
can-
this opening part, right?
Yeah.
How we're doing it.
Again,
It's just
just slam them at the same time. Is that what's the most important thing about this part?
Getting the doors open and slamming about the same time are the biggest things.
Alright.
Because of the time limit, we really got to get those doors open lickety split, so the runners can literally just.
Will a
Dash
Taipan
in
one
there.
shot him?
I believe so.
Because I got
If it's not
23
one shot,
bullets in a
it's-
Taipan.
I say if it doesn't one shot it, it'll at least 2 shot.
I can
Yeah,
try
see,
to
I
do
can
the
hit it with a
all
Taipan
3
and
doors
then,
for you and
follow
add clear out here. I got Wither Horde, and then I have 23 shots with a Taipan.
Nice.
I mean, we can give it a go and give it a try. I don't know how good I'll perform, but I'll try.
Nah, you did fine the
Yeah, it's
last
all
time,
in
man.
hands.
We cleared it last time with
You did
you,
just
man.
fine.
Don't put yourself
Yeah.
down.
Yep. Yeah.
Use
We
what
may
you were
be
using.
one short, but that doesn't mean we're not strong.
Yep.
Hey, y'all are probably waiting on me now. My bad. Hold on. 1 second.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, like I said, some of the stuff that's on that we can interpret into our own callouts. It doesn't have to be exactly like that, but the symbols of where everything is will help out. And I know that the symbol for War Priest will help out you and Kiv knowing where those knights are in War Priest for sure,
Yeah.
where they
that'll be
spawn
helpful.
directly at.
Yeah.
There's this one. That's totems.
Dang, I think I have it here somewhere. I don't want to take too long looking for it. Is this it? Oh yeah, that's it. I sent it into that Discord, and I'll send it to our. Okay, it didn't send. Wow. I don't understand why that didn't send. But I do have it. If we're ready to try it,
Yeah,
give
we
it a
did.
go.
Who wants to go where?
I'm wherever you need me.
I'll go with whoever.
I can try this middle part with all 3 doors for you, and we can see how it goes.
Okay.
Yeah, if we need to
I'll roll
cycle
with you,
anybody out,
Franklin.
we can.
Yeah.
Yep, is there anywhere specific that you want to be?
Yeah, we can always change.
I'm
well-
assuming Stamp probably wants to go with you.
So
Yeah,
if Stamp were to go with me, it would either be like he would be taking the orb and defending me and opening the doors, or it would be the opposite way. If Stamp takes the orb and I open the doors. Which one do you want to do, Stamp? Because I can do either or.
I'll take the orbs.
You want to take the orb? Okay. So who wants to grab the second orb?
I'll grab the second one.
All right. So you'll be slamming it at pretty much the same time as Kiv's Lemsers. So
Good.
to start it, you'll grab them at the same time, and then we'll open up the doors for you to go and do it. Just wait on the enemies that will be there, though. So you'll grab that orb up top. All right, you ready?
Right here, Stamp.
Here. That orb right there.
Alright, ready?
Whenever y'all ready.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Come over here. We gotta open the door. And then we slam right here.
The Stamp will come in over here to the left.
Yep, you go left, I'm going right. Don't pick yours up just yet. We gotta do it at about the same time.
Alright.
So yours that you'll be grabbing is right there.
Okay.
You'll be running back. Yeah, you'll be running back to the same area where you slammed the first one, and taking
Alright.
it there and slamming it again. Be careful when you grab it,
Yep.
because I'll
You
be
ready?
killing the ads.
Yeah.
Alright, 1, 2, 3.
No, I got
That, yep, same here.
All good.
Okay. Try again. Still there for you?
it.
Yeah, it's spawned back up already.
Alright, ready? Alright,
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Oh,
Alright.
it's in the wall. It's alright, it's just us.
6, 5,
Yeah, it's just us.
Yeah.
3, 2.
You can get used to it.
Yeah, it's gonna yell at us now.
Alright, it'll reset to the previous one, I believe.
Yeah, so we gotta go back to the beginning. I think.
Yeah, single type in shuttle.
Yeah,
hit
it's
those
at this
doors.
one right here.
It's
It's
fine.
at the same one. It's inside the
Oh.
room.
Okay.
Okay.
I think it takes
Yeah,
a
the
certain amount
doors
of
are
time that you
two
fail
shot
it.
type in.
I gotta figure out how I can grab it without dying.
Well, you want me to grab it?
You might have to grab this one because you can float.
The only problem is when you grab the orb, it immediately stops you from floating. It just weighs you down.
Oh, okay. So I probably will need to do it. Just need to find
You
the
have
best
to
way
have
to do
like,
it.
some momentum as you're going
Well,
for
you
it.
have to continue your jump, and you have to continue your float,
I
right?
have to, yeah, I have to continue my jump all the way across.
Yeah.
Right. You want me to try and grab it real quick, just to see?
Yeah, let's try that.
Right.
I'm ready.
Alright.
Camp, you ready?
You ready?
Yeah.
Alright, 1,
All right.
2, 3.
I got it.
Nope. It just drops him straight down.
Can you open that door for you, Sam?
Oh, I didn't make it. No problem.
Keep running the middle. Keep running the middle.
How are people supposed to do this?
Just wait right there until they bring the next orb, if they can get it here in time.
I don't know that I can because I don't have the capability of jumping that far.
Yeah, that's kind of a finicky thing with a hunter jump, for sure.
Because I can't.
Let me try again. Let's see if I can't jump high.
3, 2, 1, it's gonna reset.
No.
Try it, we'll get it. Yeah, sit it.
Let me see how I
Alright.
can. Oh, that might actually do stuff.
Oh, the arc?
The amplified. I need to be amplified.
Alright.
I'm ready whenever you are.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, go.
Guardian down.
Oh, shit.
Guardian down.
It just drops me straight down.
Yeah. No, yeah, swing.
You got it?
Yeah,
Got
I
it.
got a melee.
Sam, wait by the statue that has
As
the
soon as you
orb.
grab it,
until
you
she gets
melee. Alright, it's clear.
Crap, it resets.
Oh, okay.
But I know how to. I know how to do it now.
Now, though.
I did figure out. I can
Trick
get
to
it. Oh,
Got both of us.
I'm sorry, but that was perfect timing. I figured it out. Guarding him down.
I got annihilated.
Alright.
Okay.
Let him know when you're ready.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, we got it figured out. All you gotta do is guardian down.
Yeah. Alright. I'm ready. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
There you go. Got it. Close it.
Alright. Let me know when you're ready.
It's to your left, Kip. First one.
Yep. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Alright, next one.
Yay,
Yay!
do it again.
It'll move further in. This one should be easier for y'all to grab.
Yeah, this one. I know where this one's at.
Yeah, that's like the toughest one.
And
To the left, right there.
can't find out where mine is.
Whoops. Sorry.
Where's mine?
You're good.
Did yours spawn in the awkward spot? Because I know right side has an awkward spot it spawns in.
What the hell?
Is yours there?
No.
Okay, well, it's gonna refresh, so see if it's there for you now. Same spot again, Tim. Just wait for that call out.
I'm really confused.
Yeah.
Let me go see what's going on over there real quick. Sam. Stay right there by your orb.
I'm trying to see if I see it up, down,
It's
around.
right here. It's right here, Tim. It's on top of the tower right here. That's why it was blending in.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Got
gotcha.
it. Alright.
Yep, there
Okay,
it
let
is.
me get back
Okay.
to stamps real quick.
Alright, stamp. Alright. You ready?
Yeah.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, go. Ready? Go ahead.
Alright, move further back in. There's your orb right there. Yeah.
This one was over here, maybe?
Stand in position. For when y'all find in your
Worst Easter egg hunt ever.
Right?
What's over here?
Where?
Aha!
Oh, okay.
I wish
got it.
I wish I was able to send that
We found it.
like digital picture of this area.
Alright, I'm ready.
Probably-
You ready? Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, go. And go.
Okay,
Just
I
in
believe
time.
there's 2 more.
I'm running kind of low on heavy, so these doors will be a little bit harder for me to get open, but I'll keep trying my best.
I'll drop you some heavy.
Yeah.
I wish. I wish, dude.
Okay, I see this next one.
I've still got heavy opinion swap.
Your orb is
Alright, let me
in
know when
the
you're ready.
orb. Yep.
Where is it?
Right in the center, right here. He's in position.
Alright, ready? 1, 2, 3, go. sorry, I gotta go.
Yeah, that's alright.
Door stamp, go.
Ren! Nope.
No.
Alright, I'm out of heavy.
Me not having my
I'll keep
super on
using
that,
my
I screwed
weather
that.
horde and shit.
Do you want to swap and go with Ranku?
I haven't ran left or right before.
You just
Well, she's picking up orbs, so all you gotta do is just clear the road.
Alright.
Yeah, it's just clearing the room out for them to have a path and opening that door in there for 'em. That's all it is.
Yep.
In the same spot, Stamp.
Alright. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Alright, go.
Open for you, Stamp.
And open the door.
Door open.
You might have to
Slam
slam
it
the
right
same
away.
again. Yep.
There we go.
One more.
There we go, one more.
Sorry, Rank. I didn't know I had to open a door on this side, so now I know.
Yeah. And if you leave me some enemies, I can get amplified, which allows me to actually move faster.
Alright.
So that I can actually
I'll let you get
to-
amplified then. I'll just kind of weaken them.
Alright, this is in the very back of the room for you, Stamp. It's right on top of that little pillar.
This one's weak up here, or I'll just kill him.
I say I'm not amplified yet, but I should be able to get amplified. Okay, I'm amplified now. Ready, Stamp?
Yeah.
There you go. 1, 2, 3, go. Oh, I lost my amplifier. Ramp. Go, Dank, go.
Oh no! I fell off!
Guardian down.
Open the door. Did you get the door?
No, I fell off in my jump. Stamp's stuck in the room.
We'll have
One more time.
I had a Titan moment.
There was heavy back here. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go grab it.
to. That's fine.
I have
That'll
my
give me
super
time
this
to
time,
actually-
so I'll be able to clear those ads out for you to run through there this time, those times.
That'll give me time to get amplified again. Oh, look at this dude. Ooh, I'm burning. Get a headshot.
There's two in middle. One jumping down. Nice.
Alright, Stamp, you ready?
Yeah.
Alright, hold on, let me get this. Alright, and go. Why am I stuck on things?
Door's open for you.
No, 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 no.
Get to 50.
And go. It should be all of them.
Jake? His computer turned off.
Oh no.
I thought he said.
Alright, doors open.
Jake, I thought you said. I'm gonna get the deal for the red border chest.
My screen doesn't shut off now, but I still get disconnected after like 15 minutes. I don't know what's going
Oh,
on.
that sucks.
I thought you fixed that, man.
Yeah.
Y'all can head to get the chest. I'm gonna memorize these right here for the red border chest. You go through the portal up top, Stamp. Up above this. And then your first chest, your first
Right here, brother.
official piece of raid loot is right there.
Yep.
Oh, what? It was saying Syntax is saying you're all the way up top and Stamp is. I missed the chest then. I'm coming back.
No,
was
there's not. No,
running
no,
where
no,
you
no.
guys were.
It's for that red border. It's for that red border.
Come back to us.
I'm doing the puzzle for that.
Oh, alright. Yeah.
That's what I'm making sure that we don't miss out on, so we all get a guaranteed one.
I got the Doom Kelches. What is it?
Go, Chris.
Scout rifle, rangefinder, and Eye of the Storm.
That's not a terrible one, dude.
Not terrible. Yeah. That's pretty good.
That thing can roll with explosive also.
The masterwork
Stamp?
isn't range, it's stability. But
That's good.
Stability for a scout rifle, you definitely want.
it has hammer forge, so I can increase the range.
Ooh.
Or
There you go.
Stamp, what did you get with your first time
I'm
raid
stoked.
box, dude? Because you have that on your side right now.
I got the what Dane got.
What roll?
What'd you get on it?
Purple weapon, Eye of the Storm, runneth over.
Nice. The purple's
Yo,
gonna be nice.
that's a good one, man. That's a good one. Ah, where the hell did I leave this puzzle deal at? Here it
It
is.
looks so much weirder
Hey.
than all of them.
yeah, it does. I mean, it does end up looking very weird.
So this one right here.
I'm gonna grab a water real quick while you're doing that, Syntax.
Gotcha. Okay, so one of the symbols that we need is on War Priest. Okay. Where's this one at?
There's one
Oh
at the,
God,
the
okay.
jumping thing too.
So one of the ones we need is in the War Priest room, and one is in the final encounter, which is Oryx's room. We won't have to worry about that one. War Priest, where's this one at? Where is the? Okay, they're all further into the raid.
We'll do a quick.
So the
we-
bus jump. There's one in the bus jump too.
Yeah, the ones-
Sit back
So the
down.
ones that we need are the War Priest one, the Golgoroth one, and the Oryx run. So remember that. Oryx, War Priest, Golgoroth.
Okay.
You got the mark again. Alright, on to the jumping puzzle.
Yay. No!
Guardian down.
And we're gonna
Flawless.
My flawless failed epically when I couldn't get the frickin' orb.
Guardian down.
Because my jump failed. It went weird. Didn't do what it was supposed
This
to.
isn't even a serious jump puzzle. This is just fucking swinging
No, the
shit.
next one's gonna be fun, man.
Oh yeah.
Nick, that's gonna be real fun for you now being accustomed to playing on a hunter, dude.
Yeah, I'm not used to jumping fucking on a hunter. I don't play a hunter.
Yeah, you're probably gonna want to follow my lead.
Ah, did it again.
Come on,
Oh,
babe.
Liz, you're the last
Back
one.
at you.
So.
Yeah, nice. 1 second. No, wait, straight to. On
You
the
doing,
third one,
Sam?
straight
I
to
saw it.
live. Yes. Ah, see, it just. It didn't. It glitched into my glide. So that I didn't get the height I needed in order to make the jump.
The raid really does not like you today, man.
Nope. And specifically that third one.
Slow and steady, slow and steady.
There it goes.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. Alright, now for the real one.
Yeah. I thought there was one like.
Me, I've been thinking about it too. If we were really on point on totems, we wouldn't need that 6th person too, but we can't have any room for error.
That'd be real tricky.
Do you want me
Alright.
to stay back and stand on a plate so you can get the chest?
It's not on this side. It's not on this side.
Oh,
yeah.
it's not on this side. Alright.
Man, has it been not long since we got that clear?
Fuck.
God, man. Once we clear these guys out right here, we're gonna jump onto the ship in front of us again.
Ooh, heavy.
We're gonna be jumping onto all the ships. And yep, everybody on. The ships are gonna start
Round the bus.
disappearing as we
Ready
go.
on the bus. Yep.
There's certain ones that you want to jump on. So this one right here that's coming, that's where we're jumping next. Wait till it's get closer.
Yeah, when you hear that high pitched noise, you want to get moving.
Yep. Next one. I think
Which
is
one
here.
next?
On in. See it right below? Jump down below onto this one.
I missed.
Oh no! Jump to this one right here now. This is a checkpoint up here. Make sure you stand on that when we get there.
This is fine.
This is the next one that we go on right here.
Ooh.
Next one will be spawning in here soon. Okay, you want to sit back here on this corner and crouch underneath the next ship that's coming. This is a trick ship, so you don't want to jump on this one, but the one after it we're going to jump on. Make sure you have some height in your jump or you won't, because you can't mantle onto these things. So. There we go. You're good.
Ooh, I thought you tasted it, dog.
Then this one's gonna come from right here. Gonna be another one in front of us.
I don't remember where this one spawns in.
kind of cross.
It's the last. It's the one that takes a little bit to spawn in there. Yeah.
Okay.
Good. This one, don't panic because this one takes a long time for it to spawn in for us. It's gonna be right in front of us.
Did we duck on this one?
Hi.
Yeah, that's the one
Yeah,
y'all
duck
duck
this
on.
one. Don't jump.
Go now. Go now.
Where does this one start?
It's gonna come right straight in front of us. I believe.
No! No!
Oh no, kid.
Okay. Okay, wait.
That's your long wait one right there, Viz.
Yeah.
Fly across this whole thing.
Yeah, if you do it right, yeah. It's very, very damn hard though. You can do it on a hunter, believe it or not.
Okay.
I swear to God, you two are like, you are like siblings. I swear to God. Jesus Christ. Alright, Kim. Let's go, Kim. Let's go.
You got this.
Where's my bus?
It's right there.
It's coming up on you.
It's
Hang
delayed.
on. Wait for it.
Oh,
Wait for that
it's,
one to
uh,
respawn.
Not that one, not that one.
It's the
There.
next one. Yeah, that one.
There you
That one just popped in.
There it is.
Your bus is late.
Sitting here, like, standing here, like, excuse me, bus.
I'm late for school. Gotta go.
Come on, show up. Thank you. Go.
That's when you
Duck.
duck under. Yep. What the hell are you idiots doing? God.
I could have pushed you off. I spared you earlier.
That one right there.
Okay. And then
That's one will be right in front of
come on. Okay. Next one is to
you.
my
Right in front
left.
of you again. Nope, right in front of you.
Yeah,
It'll
it's
be
gonna
right
go
in front
left
of
to
you.
right. Let's pop right in. There you go, right there.
Alright, that's your long one now. Wait that one out until the final one spawns in.
Good.
That's the one that you need to not panic on.
There it is.
There it is.
Yeah, you're good.
Yay!
Yay!
Whatever you do, don't fall off now.
Oh no, I'm gonna fall off. Ah.
Alright. Let me clear
Yay.
these guys out. Two of us will stay behind on the plate while the others we go and get the chest and then yeah. I'll stand on one of the plates.
I can stand on one.
Alright, so it's the same thing, Sam. You'll be following Viz if onto the ship. And they go onto it. There's gonna be a little room. You see the little room over there?
Over there,
I don't
stamp.
know if- Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that little room, that's where you are trying to go to. Wait till you get as close as you can to jump onto that little ridge on the wall.
Yep.
Alright.
You ready?
And
Yeah.
don't sprint
Yeah,
up
right
the
away.
ridge. Walk.
No. Walk. Alright, 1, 2, 3, everybody on.
Stamp ain't gonna make it. It took me like 5 tries on a Titan. I'll be pissed if he makes it first try.
No, man. You know, every time you say that, you know you just make him have to prove your ass wrong. You know you do. Every time you say some shit like that,
He doesn't
Shit
listen
like
to
that
me
wrong
anyway.
after Mark.
There we
That's a
go.
smart ass remark. Yeah. You're gonna land on that, and then you'll be able to climb your way up the wall the rest
Oh,
of
I
the way.
overshot it. I overflowed it.
You make it? Oh. Okay. We're just gonna slowly walk up this, because otherwise it'll boop you off. Right here. You're a little too far.
Alright, are y'all both through the door? We just need to wait for Viz now.
Just wait
Yeah,
for
I got
this.
it. First try down.
No, Viz! Viz!
What'd you get? Oh, yeah. Whatever.
Yeah, I got a hunter cloak.
I got another.
Viz, why are you down there?
I'm recovering from a fall.
Do we go back?
No.
No, y'all
No.
stay on that side now. So now you're gonna go down
Round
to the
third. Now
bottom
you guys can
over there.
And then, now
Yeah.
we're gonna go over here.
smite
You're
him
gonna go over
around.
there, and there will be
Run for
2
your
plates on
life.
that side. 2 of y'all will hold down those plates to get us across.
Yep, so it's over here. We're gonna go down here.
I'll have to take a look at that mod.
Thanks. Get off of our plates.
Deal with
They're
this
over there.
thing.
Got it.
Great.
Distance.
Alright, now find the
Really
plates and just stand on the plate.
I
Stand
thought
like
you
I
were
got one
running
right
with
here. There's one on the other side.
I don't want to do this on a hunter, dude. I'm telling you that right now.
It's really not that bad on a hunter. You just gotta move slow.
Is there another plate?
Yeah, just stay
No,
on
there's
those.
just 2 plates.
Yeah.
It's just the two.
So
but
what
we have to
that's
stand
doing,
there,
Stamp,
otherwise
is
the
taking
door
that
closes.
barrier down so we can get across. That's what that's doing. Alright, now we can all push forward.
Well, what is Dank doing?
I was getting the chest.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Let's go for the chest.
Oh, I forgot about the
So we're
chest.
gonna
I
keep the
say
doors open.
that's why I'm. Yeah,
I can get
stay
it
on,
here, I
stay
can
on
get
the plates.
Mm-hmm.
I love watching.
You
I
go,
would say I love
Superman.
watching Syntax on my screen. All I see is his name and it going flying across the screen.
I'll lose Bane and 5 spoils. Hell yeah.
Come on, Smite and Rain, please. Lyle's Bane, fuck my life. I'll never get that pulse rifle, man. I have one, but I need a good roll. Just at least one without gut shot, man. I want to see what the gun's actually like without that first.
Okay. We're all here.
Yep, on to totems.
How do
So when we
wanna
get up here,
triangle on
Stamp?
this?
Got a red border.
Yeah. So once we get up there, Stamp, like, do not run forward or anything. It's very sensitive to everywhere that you go in it to start the encounter. Very sensitive.
Extremely sensitive.
Alright.
This is where you'll need the unstoppable mod. I mean, we can try to run it, but it has to be a flawless run. We can at least try to run it for people to get used to it. Like,
Yeah.
IA Stamp.
Yeah.
So I got 2 the same one. Two.
Okay. Make sure you have your. So, you're gonna want something a little long rangey and short range. and at least one thing to stun a champion.
Is that
It
my...
will be an unstoppable. So your BXR that you're using right now, Stamp, you can use that if you want to.
Yeah,
Is
that
that-
actually wouldn't be too bad.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here.
I can run the BXR and unstoppable hand cannon if you want.
If you can work with it, yeah. It'd be beneficial to at least have one other unstoppable.
Alright. Just give me 2 seconds.
So, Stamp, you can pull up that deal of totems to kind of see where everything is now that I put in the Discord. And you can kind of get the layout of everything. Because we can't really physically go into the rooms for you to look around and stuff without starting it.
Yeah.
It'll be labeled as totems. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. If you're confused about anything, ask Kiv or Viz or Dank. Yeah, I'll answer
I
anything
mean,
that as well too. Shut the hell up, man.
He wouldn't
You're
listen to
fine.
me anyways. You already know this. Anything I tell him will do the opposite.
Well, anything you tell him, he has to get a second opinion, dude, just to clarify it. So, he has to make sure you're telling the truth. I'll be right back.
Alright. For my hand cannon, I did the crimson so I could heal off kills. And then I got unstoppable on it.
That's good one. Yeah, survivability is key because you're going to be dealing with a lot of
ads, a lot of
ads in your face.
Yeah, I wanted to keep my Wither Horde, but my armor needs to be one more level up to do unstoppable grenade launcher.
Yeah, I've got it. I've got that set up, so. I'm basically just gonna keep what I've got to cover short and long range.
Heavy wise, what do you think for this? Anything that's gonna kill ads or?
heavy wise, because you're gonna have to deal,
Precision.
depending on what you're doing, you're actually gonna have to kill some pretty powerful foes. You may want a shotgun or like a fusion rifle of some kind to really
Alright.
take things out.
Yeah, I don't know
I'll
about the
stick
one
with
room,
my
but there's
time
the
pan
right
then.
room has some boomers. But if you don't have
The-
like a
yeah, the
sniper or
left
something,
room-
a heavy hit,
The left room has them too, they're just not as annoying.
yeah. So having a linear fusion or a heavy sniper rifle will
I'll stick
that
with
room
my
is
linear then.
beneficial. Because those guys are yellow bars or orange bars, so it takes a couple shots to drop them,
Yeah.
and they like to dance.
Yeah, oh yeah, they like to bounce around, which is stupid.
So, did you look at that digital map I sent you, Stamp, of the layout of the
Yeah.
room at least? Okay, so first thing here that I will tell you about is the brand. The brand claimer buff. So these two rooms, you see them on the map
Uh-huh.
where the two little circles are. Those plates need to be stood on. But what's gonna happen is at the top where you see kill wizard at with the W, a wizard will spawn in up there. When that wizard spawns in, you gotta kill that guy, and then a knight will spawn there, a taken knight. When that guy spawns in, so pretty much everybody in this room has a role to play. Everybody's gotta do something in this room to get through it. When that knight spawns in, you kill him as fast as possible. You're gonna pick up what's called the brand claimer buff. What that's gonna allow you to do, you'll run down to the room to whoever stands on the plate first, and you're gonna run down to them, and you're gonna steal the little shield that they have on them by holding the, I believe it's your square button for interact, right? Since you're on PS4 or 5. Yeah, you'll hold your square button down to steal that shield from them, and then you will take their place standing on the plate. It's important when you're standing on the plate that you're getting a bunch of kills. So you'll get a bunch of kills on that plate, and you'll have a stack of, what is it, that buff called? Hold on, let me look at the form here. That buff is called, where is it at?
Isn't it like dreaded something?
Yeah, I think it's dreaded something. You're right. Fuck, what is it called?
Death Singer.
Yeah, you'll have something that says like Death Singer. Like, you want to. So once you get that there, there's a very important thing that you need to watch. When you have that that buff around you, when you go and grab that buff and go down there, you're going to be sitting on there, and you'll have a timer of how long you can be down there. It's very important to tell your teammates what that timer is at, because if that gets to 0, you will die down there. They need to come and relieve you before that timer hits 0. So if that timer gets close to hitting, you can step off the plate and meet the person halfway off the plate to transfer that shield to them. Because once you transfer that, the timer stops. But very important thing is that once you build up that buff after killing the enemies, you're going to go and stand on the middle plate right in the center of the room. And you're going to deposit all of the enemy kills that you got into the middle plate by just standing on it. It's very important to make sure you deposit all of it. Because if you don't deposit all of it, you won't be able to pick up that buff again. This is basically, the way I like to explain it, is it's a basic game of hot potato. Like, you're tossing the entire thing back and forth between your teammates on the side that you're on. Like, so once you do it the first time, you're just rinse and repeating until you unlock the door. So let's say for instance, Kiv or myself, we started out on right side. We would be the first person to grab the buff and run to the plate and stand on it. So I'd be down there getting kills, or Kiv would be down there getting kills. We'd be counting down the timer. Say you were the person that kills the knight and grabs the buff. Kiv or me would be counting down and say, I got 15 left on whatever side they're on. You only listen to the people calling out the side that they're on, like you're on, your teammates. So when you hear that person call out that their timer is low, you want to go down there and meet them either on their plate or tell them to meet you halfway. So that's the thing that we're going to be doing. It's just throwing that buff back and forth and rinse and repeating over and over and over and depositing until we open the door. That is literally all there is to it. After we do, I think it's 3 or 4 rounds of that, an unstoppable spawns in the middle, right on the middle plate almost. You gotta take that guy out as quick as you can. But you're kind of understanding it, right? In a way, like it's just doing the same thing over and over again. Whoever starts it goes down there, stands on the plate, and then the second person that's gonna go down there is gonna relieve them. So they're gonna kill the enemies up top, get that buff, take it down to them, relieve them, stand on the plate, and then the next person's gonna do it, and it just repeats itself over and over.
Just what I did when I messed up when I did this was I didn't deposit all my Death Singers, so I couldn't pick up the buff. So really watch to make sure you deposit it all.
Yeah.
I
If
stand
you
in on
don't
the
understand
middle
anything, feel free to say so. I can try to explain anything in particular.
Alright.
Down to give it a go.
I say let's.
Well, do we want to look for a 6th person?
That's up to y'all.
So do I not follow anybody?
I mean, it depends if we.
No. You don't follow anybody.
available.
Let me see if I've got anybody.
It'll jump up on. I don't even want to shoot because it'll probably start it. But if you're left or right, you'll.
shoot.
Yeah.
on the right side can help kill everything on the left side too. That might actually be a way that we could do it.
Oh.
Yeah, and whoever's on the right taking down their knight and wizard, if they've got an extra few seconds, which highly unlikely, but
Well, I mean, they
Help
should have.
the
They might
left
have
side.
a few seconds, depending on how fast they take things down.
to throw a grenade, you know, just a few shots to help soften
Yeah.
up, to speed up that process.
Okay.
Because it's the knight that drops the orb that you need to carry to the totem.
Messaged a buddy of mine, but I haven't gotten anything back yet. I'll just leave that there for right now and see if he gets back to me.
So we can try and run it just so you can see how it goes, and then see how it works, and then go from there.
Yeah.
Okay, so now all that's left to do is just distribute who's going where.
I've done left side the first time. I'm available to go wherever you need me.
I usually have run on the right, so
So I usually run left.
Right.
So maybe Sentex, Fizz, and Stamp run right. And then, I don't know if you heard me, Sentex, but when you're picking up your buff on the right, if you can throw a nade or anything to help on the left, that might help us clear things out so that
Yeah.
2 people can run left side.
Yeah, I'll try to weaken your knights because the knights are going to be your biggest problem.
Yeah.
yep.
So we can try it that
Okay,
way and see what
so
happens.
who's going on the right with me?
You're over right, Stamp.
Yo.
Alright, so do you want to go second or third?
Give me a second.
You want to go first, Rank?
Yeah, I'll go first.
Alright.
So Stamp, you will be picking up the orb third because I'm going to go first, then Viz is going to go second, so you'll pick up the last one and you'll be relieving Viz on your run through.
Alright.
So up in front of us over there is going to be where they're going to spawn at. So I'm going to head down into the area to the right, and I'll be standing on the plate. Viz will kill it. Just kind of watch what Viz does for the time being, so it's not like a real serious run. It's kind of for you like to figure it out. If we get far, we can keep going as much as we can, but just watch where Viz goes to kill that enemy. It'll be up top where I am looking because I can't shoot over there or it'll start it. There'll be a wizard and then a knight that'll spawn in. You just kill those guys as fast as
So
possible.
you
Yeah, that
should be able
door.
to jump over there, just don't shoot anything right now. Because, like, me and
Yeah,
Dank are
I'm
actually
over
in our
here.
spots.
And most importantly, I think I did say this already, but just when you're standing on that plate on the bottom of it, you cannot step off of it or it'll kill everybody. That's the whole point of standing on those plates.
Okay.
Like, you have to be standing on it, so... Alright, you ready to give it a
You
go?
have a few seconds of leeway time, but not by much.
Yeah, so for this first run, just kind of watch where Viz is killing those enemies. That's so you get the idea of what you're going to be doing. Because Viz is going to be relieving me after my timer goes down.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let me get down here. Alright, are you already on the left?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
3, 2,
Alright,
1,
let's-
go.
What's your timer, Viz? Or not Viz,
I've
Rank?
got 10 seconds.
I got 10 seconds
Alright,
on.
I'm coming to
right?
you.
Let me pick this up. Back in the year. Come back.
Guardian down.
Got it.
Man, that went down quick, dude. So you kind of see where he went, though, right, Sam? It doesn't matter if you're down here at the point, you can see that where he went to get all that. You saw what he did, right? He's going down to the team and how he got the buff. So that'll be what you're doing next. So on the next run,
I got.
that
I should have read my timer. That's my fault. That's my fault.
So how much you got?
I got stuck on a yellow bar.
We're going around the sides.
Okay.
you are going to be waiting up there like this was. You're going to be waiting up there to kill those enemies when they spawn up. And you're going to pick up that buff and wait until you hear his timer from Biz. When you hear his timer is low, go down there and meet him down there and steal that shield off of him. You're going to take his place on the plate and wait there.
That was my
Okay.
fault.
You're going to
You're
wait
good.
on the
I wasn't
plate
even
and
thinking
make
about
sure that you
killing
get
the knight
kills.
anyway.
Once he refreshes you, you run back to the middle and deposit your Death Singer power from getting the kills.
Which is this plate right here, right in front of us.
Yep.
Is where you deposit the death
It'll-
stuff.
That Death Singer stuff will appear right above your super bar. You want to make sure that that goes completely away.
Yes.
So now you know kind of what to do a bit better. Right, Stan? When Viz goes over there and kills him, for the time being, you can help Viz kill that guy quicker. And then when Viz goes down there, you stay up top and wait and kill like ads and stuff up there and wait for the enemies to spawn up there again. Kill them. Then you ask Viz what his timer is and relieve him when it's low and he needs you to come down. And just always remember it's your square button to steal it from him when you're close to him.
Yeah, it's not something that's automatic. You have to interact to get it.
Alright. Ready on the left?
Okay. Ready on the right?
Yep.
Yep. I've got
What's your
15.
timer, Frank?
I got 13 seconds.
So now you stay up there, Sam. He's gonna come and relieve me.
7 seconds.
Got it.
Got it.
He's up there, Stamp, and then ask him what his timer is, and then you head down there to him.
19, 17, 16,
So head down here.
Shit.
12, 10 seconds.
How much you got left? I'll hold you down.
5, 4.
I'm not gonna be able to get you. No. We need a third person if I'm gonna.
Yeah,
'cause
we're
I
probably
can't kill
going
this
to,
knight
yeah.
fast enough.
Yeah, we could just use this as a chance to get Stamp more with it. I
Yeah.
haven't got anything from my buddy yet.
Wait, so did I do it right?
You had to steal that shield. That shield that he had on him when you went down there. You just hold your interact button,
Interact.
like the one. Yeah, you hold your interact button and it'll steal it from him. So you did everything right, but you just have to make sure that you steal that shield from him. And when you steal that shield from him, you're taking his place on the plate and killing enemies while standing on the plate.
Okay.
And then when I come back down there to relieve you of that shield, you go up to the middle plate right here in the center and stand on it until everything that you got,
Shit.
until everything that you got goes back into it. This is probably gonna be a white selection Annihilator totem time.
Especially because you're not gonna hit.
Yeah. But
I forgot you can shoot.
yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, you're good.
But you're getting it though, right?
Yeah.
I will
It's
tell
just
you, this
really
is one of the
repetitive.
harder raids in the game. This is one of the harder ones to do, so
A lot of
it does take a little more. Yeah, it does take a little more teamwork than most raids in this game. Well, that and Last Wish takes a little bit of teamwork too. Okay. But everything you did on that run where you went down there to Viz, you did right. You just have to make sure you steal that shield from him. and pay very close attention. Like, I know it's gonna be very hard, but kind of like try to tune out Dank and Kiv on their side. Try to listen to only me and Viz on your side.
Alright.
That way you don't get. That way there's no confusion.
Yep.
Yeah. If you hear
Yeah, like-
anything, like the only other thing you should be paying attention to is if you hear them call out an unstoppable, and that's it. The other call outs for left side are irrelevant.
Okay.
Alright, I'm dropping down right here.
We need a third for left side.
Yeah, definitely, for sure.
But these are good practice runs for Stamp to kind of understand what he needs to
Yeah.
do. And like I said, Stamp, if you can throw a nade or anything over to the left side to kind of help us out and killing our knights,
Oh, okay.
that, I mean, you don't have to, but like if you're waiting around and you happen to see that like the left side's wizard is up, go ahead and throw something and kill the wizard. Or weaken the knight or anything like that, because there's only 2 of us running here. So I have to get to that knight really, really fast.
Alright.
And don't forget when you have your bubble that you have a timer. You have to tell us what that timer is when you're standing on the plate.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what that countdown is.
Literally, just the countdown and standing on the place is like the only thing that makes this encounter hard.
Yeah.
Okay, we ready to get him another little test run?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll
I'm
get a
good.
freaking message from my buddy, hopefully at some point. Okay.
Yep.
Everybody ready?
Yeah.
Bitty bitty.
Alright, here we go. Seconds on right.
Left.
Coming to left.
8, 7,
Gotta meet you halfway.
Down to
Meet
the
me,
center.
meet me.
Alright,
4, 3, 2.
Got it.
got it.
Okay.
Wizards out there.
Dank's got 15. Dank's
Once you
got
drop
10.
in, you can go down there.
Dank's got 7. 6. I'll meet you. I'll meet you.
Got it.
3,
You halfway, gang.
2, 1.
Got it.
Yep. This is just practice.
Yeah. What the fuck? That was just practice, but we had 4 of the symbols done on the door.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh.
We had 4 symbols down there. I don't know how the hell that happened.
How many symbols are there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 symbols? Alright. I don't exactly know how much Death Singer's power that you need
I
for
couldn't tell you
one
how much.
symbol. Alright,
Mitty.
Ready?
test run. Here we go again. Go for it. Got 15 on right.
15 on left.
Got the
At
brain plan.
10.
Coming to you.
I'm gonna meet you halfway.
8, 4, 3,
Got it.
2. Okay.
Yeah, be ready for your wizard and knight spawning up top. Kill them as fast as you can. Once this guy dies, grab that dog.
He's got 10, 9, 8,
I'm
7,
not gonna get it.
So I'm not gonna be able to get out of the room. I should have called out. So
I got it.
You had it on that one, Stan. It's just gotta be a little quicker.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, he's getting the hang of it, guys. So even if we don't have that 6th person, he's starting to get the hang of it. So when we get that 6th person, he should have it down.
What about Levon, Dan?
maybe.
You could pull him in.
He said he's good at PvE.
I'm pretty sure Kiv and Viz remember him.
I'll message him and see what he says.
I'm cool with whatever.
Who is it?
It's Levin.
Oh. Okay.
Where are we at? Is this, did you say totems?
Totems, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Somebody's phone.
Well, while we wait for this to set down.
Somebody's just vibing to their ringtone.
Mhm.
You know, I really want to answer this phone call. It could be important, but I'm vibing right now.
Be right back.
This shit's my beat, man. God, y'all are children.
I hate you, dog.
Y'all are literal children. Thanks to younger sibling and freaking Stamp is the older sibling. This is like,
Hey, thanks, older.
25.
What?
That's how he's acting. He acts like he's the
And
younger
Stamp
one.
16.
He acts like he's the younger one, dude. Am I wrong? See, the fucker's laughing because he knows I'm right. He knows I'm right. Where the hell?
I just like having fun.
Only on your hunter, dude. Only on your hunter that you would find a spot to get up to. And here comes Stamp.
Of course.
My fault.
Tricked you.
Are literal children, man, I swear.
I knew if I went to that one, you would get off the one that I wanted.
Jesus Christ.
Idiot.
The attention span of a squirrel.
So predictable.
I'll take the squeaky bum.
Did y'all get anything from? Wait, who tried to get Levin? Thank you tried to, right?
I said need one more for King's Fall. We're on totems. I invited him. He must be just sitting in orbit. I can message him on Discord right now. Or if he's not around his console.
Jet. Oh, there goes Kiv.
The Discord's being weird.
I just messaged him on Discord.
Cool. You should be able to send him an invite in the channels.
Alright.
Nope. Big deal.
I think I fixed things.
I invited him to the call, so I mean, now it's just a waiting game.
Yep.
Unless we find somebody else in time.
Yeah, I'm not check.
Yeah, dog.
You blew it, dog. Building up momentum. Fucking
No. Yeah. No.
dude, I just outplayed you. on up here.
Oh,
So, no.
Dude.
No. Yeah. Mine now.
Y'all are fucking insane. Y'all are literally fighting over the fucking land. Oh my god.
You're the only one not trying to get up, dog. Yeah, that's right.
What? How did that happen?
see, we're fine. We can share up here.
Yeah.
I know what you all talking about. We're sharing just fine.
I'm done. What a
I'm sorry,
fatal
that was-
shield bash. Dude, people have jumped over you on that ledge so many.
Yeah? Yeah, Dick?
Yeah.
Dude. Oh.
Smoke came down at me.
No.
Oh, yep. Oh, oh.
Oh.
Y'all are fucking savages, dude!
Out of here. This is mine.
Is it? Get dodge us both, dang.
Yeah, you fucked up, Stamp. You thought you could out jump. Let me refresh my thing and see if he messaged.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you refreshed it a bit too much there, bud.
A little too fast.
No, when I
You fucking closed the tab.
no, when I refresh it, it like loses connection and then reconnects. Oh, he's got to log back in.
Yeah. The real Stampini took over. For some context of what happened there, he borrows that account from time to time.
Because his account, the stats are just terrible.
No, that's not free.
Oh yeah, I forgot he's in the Discord now. So since we're not in game chat, he can still talk to us.
Yeah.
I'm so
Yeah,
used
we're
to
not
talking
doing
to
game
you.
chat or break chat here.
I'm so used to talking to you guys in game chat. Like the moment that one of you logs out of the fire team, dude, it's just like dead ass quiet.
Dead ass quiet, or like, so now that they're not here, we can talk about them all we want to. I know how it is.
The moment I heard him start speaking, I was like, oh shit, good thing I didn't talk shit.
Yeah, I'm still here. I can hear everything you're saying. It's like he's right behind me, isn't he?
Oh my god, dude. It's kind of rare that you haven't gotten a response from Levin yet.
Yeah, he's busy like working sometimes because he does a lot of over the phone work. So sometimes he'll be on and then he's got to take a break for like 30 minutes and make calls.
Yeah. I didn't get anything from my
How can I
buddy.
get that job? Living wage, taking phone calls and playing Destiny at the same time.
I was just looking at the Discord. I need to change my emblem. I got a whack ass emblem.
You get a duck, man. You get a duck.
Mother ducker, what?
Dude, I was waiting for when Stan finally got the Discord, dude. I was waiting for him to see that and go, dang, what the hell is that shit on your profile? I was waiting for him to literally
That thing's
tear you
sick. His
apart,
neck's all
man.
crooked.
You were just talking about how whack it was. Now you're going, you know what? It's kind of cool. Like a duck. It's Danky
It's
the
been
duck.
really weirdly edited. It looks like an orange eggplant.
I can't unsee it now. I literally can't unsee it now. It doesn't look like a duck anymore. Yo, that's not. Oh man, I can't see it. So what would that pink part be? If it's an
You don't
eggplant, what
wanna
the
know.
hell would that? Oh god. Oh god.
He's back. No.
Now he gets it.
Fucking A, man.
I can just join back mid-raid. You guys should just complete the raid. I'll join at the end.
So what? You get 1 pinnacle instead of 5?
Oh. I'll join every time you guys get a
He goes,
pinnacle.
he goes fucking oh. You're giving me the hunter stare? Giving me the hunter eye.
He goes way over there, builds up momentum, and misses his shield dash every time.
Think
I
cheating
hate all
Glad
of
I'm
you.
recording
Good
this.
Think cheating.
The most epic encounter of this entire raid is a wall sconce.
Thinking for a good random clip for the stream, Biz.
Oh! Don't move, Sentex. Don't move. Don't move. Damn it. We were both up there. Stamp was the only one on the ground.
I love how this is his first raid experience. And this is what's happening.
Just waiting around.
You're the only one on the ground, Stamp.
Dude.
Tell me not to move, and you fucking move, Tank. What the fuck?
Get under me. Get under me.
That. Whoa.
Oh.
Whoa. Whoa. Look, man. We may need to take a couple steps back now. Fucking Viz doesn't
Should
help
be
at all
enough
with
room.
this situations either, man. No fucking context at all. Does not help this. You fuck. Should be enough room,
for
and you're
one of you on
pushing me
this
off
ledge.
every time.
There's enough room for one of you on this edge. Yep, there you go. Damn it.
I hate everything about this.
It's like Newton's cradle. You hit one, the other one falls off.
God damn it. I hate everything about this one. This is so entertaining. I hate every reason why this is so entertaining.
Sammy, do you
There's
need to go
enough
outside?
room.
Get off my thing, dog.
You're being at the door.
There's enough room for one person up here right now.
Good job, Beanie.
Almost start the encounter.
Ew.
I like that he just paused and then turned around and looked at me. Dude's over here using PvP strats, dude. He's running into the wall before building up the momentum. When PvP players meet the raid, dude, this is what happens.
Did you go potty?
Well, how did you mantle that? I don't know why, but when you look at me like that with a hunter, just I don't know why, but it looks like you're just giving me a look. Hi. It looks like you're giving me a hard stern, like, are you really serious right now? You really did that? Look to me right now.
Come on. You're not going outside.
Stop looking at me like that.
Peace, peace, peace.
Turns and looks at the wall.
Sammy!
There's no way that you knocked me off and didn't get up.
Now they're
I
clamoring.
mean, worst comes to worst.
They're whispering amongst
Worst
themselves.
comes to worst, if we don't end up getting 11, we have Totem's checkpoint. But we'll have a time crunch for tomorrow to complete it though. Since reset.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yep.
That'll
I
be
don't
the
think
best.
But I
Stamp will
mean,
be
at
on
least
tomorrow.
it's a learning
Tomorrow's
experience.
Monday, right?
Yeah.
Oh fuck, I forgot about his schedule on Monday. Fucking A. Oh come on,
He doesn't
Levin.
need the pinnacles.
I mean, we got 4 more weeks. Like we can try again like next weekend. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah. Hopefully Mac doesn't like
Pop
have
off for
anything
no
to
reason.
do. Yeah. That was just like a sudden thing, man.
Mhm.
Come on, Levin. Pull through, dude.
You okay?
Yeah, just break my toenail off.
On my screen, you fell off of the thing and you were still sitting down. That made no sense. he goes, how are you shooting me? Why didn't the encounter start? What?
I'm shooting you. I'm not shooting at the enemies in the middle of the room.
Just making clips.
If anything, man, yeah,
Just
you're getting
recording.
some fucking bonus clips for the fucking stream, dude. If anything.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, at least we were even able to get into a raid.
And we got past the first encounter.
Mhm.
And the jumping puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
We got a decent amount through here.
We
We're
did.
like a quarter
We
of the way
did.
through. And we know it could be done with 5 people.
Oh, this
least
entire
up to
thing,
this
I
point.
guarantee could be done with 5 people. Like, this part's just a bit of a bitch to get past. 5.
Yeah.
I tell you, like, if it's anything except for like the new stuff that they changed about it from D1, if it's anything like the D1 version, like a slight bit, yeah, 5 people, you'd be able to get it's done. This part would be the only thing that give you any problems. War Priest would be pretty easy. Golgoroth would be pretty easy.
Yeah.
Oryx would even be easy.
Yeah, this part's the only part where 6 people, like, you could do it with 5, but you gotta be, like, super on point.
hmm So in reality,
Yeah, I think
really, this
someone
is the only
actually
thing
attempted to
keeping us
solo
from
in D1,
actually doing this.
and they had to do some cheese in order to do it.
I can't even begin to imagine somebody soloing this.
You can probably look it up on YouTube. It's probably in there somewhere.
I guarantee it's one person too.
Well, yeah.
The one name
how
that
is
comes up
one
to my
person-
mind, yeah. The one person that comes to mind is Esoteric. That's the one person that comes to mind immediately. Dude solos everything. And I do mean everything.
Yeah. I think yeah, I was talking earlier how there was one person that did Crota solo, and he's the one that started this whole nonsense with, doing raids and dungeons solo. And I think it was Esoteric, but I could be wrong.
I'm still waiting for Crota to come back as either a miniature raid or a revamped raid, dude. Like, made into an actual raid, because in D1, I didn't consider it one. Not until year 3, at least. Like, I still believe it'll either come back as a dungeon, or it'll come back as a revamped raid to where it is a raid.
They'll probably revamp it as a raid if they do it.
Yeah, it does need a bit of a revamp.
It's
It was
probably
too
so
easy.
full of holes Well, that's the thing. It was so full of holes. It was practically that raid was practically made of Swiss cheese. That's where I think that's where the term cheese comes from. So, yeah, they would have to. I mean, they wouldn't add anything to it, but they would have to go in and patch up and push things in a way and rework the mechanics so that it would force force people to run it legit.
Yep, definitely.
I mean, to be fair, you kind of have to run it almost have to run it legit now, because the usual strat back then was to use the resurrection ability on the Solar Warlock
Yep.
to come back before the timer ran out, and when that happened, all the enemies just disappeared.
That's a good point, because that was one of the reasons why it was such an easy thing to do, was because of that. And now we don't have that.
Because everyone died except for that one guy, or it's like everyone died, and then that one person was the designated res. They popped up, and it cleared out all the mobs in that encounter, and so it made it a whole hell of a lot more manageable, because you had like 3 people or less, like 1 or 2 people, because you only needed to do the plates, right, in order to build the bridge. Because you had the 4 totems, right? 2 on each side of the bridge, and you had to eventually, it was kind of like how this was supposed to work, right? Where it's a relay race. Each person would take 1 or 2 people would take a sword across the bridge, and then take down a boss, one of the mini bosses on the other side, and then they'd go and proceed to, another set of pads on the other side, and just rinse and repeat until you got everybody across. So, but somehow with that way, I remember you having to, because I've been playing Warlock since D1, so. And I would usually run res when I get in, when I run Crota. So, and I would always end up being the designated reser, and that allowed everyone to be able to get back up, and it reworked the mechanics that was a lot easier. It's been so long ago. It's getting kind of fuzzy. It's getting kind of nostalgic.
Yes, indeed it is.
So all the videos that I'm finding are 3-man, quote unquote, solo. But nobody has actually managed to solo it.
Yeah, I think it has to do no small part of this encounter specifically.
Well, I'm looking at this counter specifically. Nobody's ever done it solo. The only people, they've done it as a 3-man team, but that's it.
Well, we could probably pick up a few strats. How do they do that? Excuse me. Sorry.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm watching these for. This guy's using Riptide with Trinity Ghoul. And the other half sword. Using Astrocyte first. So it's a Warlock.
Like how I looked up the totems encounter, and the one thing that popped up first was 2-manning the entrance encounter. That's not that hard to do that, though.
Yeah. Using Blink to help move across a room faster.
Oh, well, that's just adding insult to injury right there. King's Fall totems 5-man. That's literally just add an insult to injury looking at that. Oh my god, I knew it, dude. This guy does have stuff on it.
They're probably running inside as normal.
Yeah,
no way that
that's
they
kinda what
could.
it seems like. You know, it would take longer, but we could do it. We could do it with 2 people going down there. Like, only 2 people at a time.
Running back and forth, keeping the totem at bay.
Yeah. It'll take longer, but we can do it with people staying, like, over here.
Mhm.
Y'all want to give that a try? It'll take a lot longer, but if we get fluid with it, we'll get past this.
Yeah, sure.
We gotta try some different strategies other than like the normal strategy, since we are a 5-man team. So
This guy does it again.
The 2 best players should go on the 2 teams.
okay, so
Yeah, so they literally just go to the brand. Sammy, quit. Wait for it to turn red. They go over there really fast.
He's running in and out of that room.
yeah,
Just
you just
fast
gotta get
enough
out in and out as fast as you can. Deposit your stuff, grab it, go back in, relieve that person.
Mm-hmm.
But the person that's in the room on the left, they're literally not picking up the brand at all. They're literally just going back and forth.
Yeah.
Well, let's try something and see if we can maybe have a breakthrough of some kind. We gotta experiment
This
here.
is an experiment.
What do you want Dank doing?
2 people run, just basically run laps.
Yeah, so Dank, come over, come by me.
Just killing enemies, you know, keeping it just general ag player, but
So
just run
Dank,
laps.
you and me are literally, we're not gonna pick up this brand at all. We're just gonna go back and forth
And kill enemies?
and kill enemies.
What do you mean
Yeah,
by
that's-
back and
But you-
forth? Like to the plate and then back to this plate? Or
Yeah, so we go, like, we don't pick up this brand, but I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna stand on it, and then when they're, I'd like to know when to get off. That's what I'm trying to figure out. My guess is to get off when they've picked up,
No. If I recall correctly, that those rooms are poisonous. It's why you need the bubble
Yeah.
in there.
okay,
You'll
so,
only
So-
last for a certain amount of time in there without the brand.
okay, so when I'm
Yes.
about to die, Dank, you run in there and take my place, and I come back to the brand, heal myself, and then I go back again.
And you just
We just rinse and
repeat.
repeat, and
Yeah.
we just cycle through that while they're
Alright.
working on, while that side is working on getting the actual Death Singer and whatnot.
so we're not
Yeah.
gonna worry about our wizard and our
Nope.
whatever
No,
knight.
Nope. The only thing we're gonna do is gonna keep the wife mechanic away.
Alright.
Because 2
We
people
can
have
give it a go.
we have to be on that in order to keep the wife mechanic away.
Alright.
Seems like it'll work if we get fluid
Is that-
with it.
Yeah,
We can give it a shot.
it's worth a shot.
Let me head down.
Alright, I'll go
Everybody
first.
ready?
Yep.
Alright, here we go.
Watch your health bar.
Yep, that's what I'm doing.
And 10 seconds on.
I'm using this.
Alright, I'm halfway down, I'm coming back. Ooh, no.
I got it.
Oh, I'm losing health.
Yeah,
coming
yeah,
back.
You do,
I'm
you
coming
do not want to
back.
stay here at all. As much as possible, as minimal as possible. Just basically run like non-stop running.
Yep. I'm gonna get back in there real quick.
Guardian down.
Shit.
Oh,
I'm
you
at
can't
full
again.
health. Coming back, I'm at full health.
Alright.
Going up.
Guardian down.
I'm at half health.
Yeah,
Coming back. Coming back.
Nope. Pick me up at all?
No.
Alright, that's it.
I think it might very well be a warlock that might only be able to survive that.
Switch what?
I'm running.
Puddle's not gonna work. You're still gonna run out of.
You're still gonna run back and forth, yeah. But I can help.
Oh, that's fair.
At the totem, why just that little bit longer so it's not.
Yeah. Okay.
Free ammo.
Because I know if we can get past this, War Priest will be a cakewalk if we do it. I know that for a fact if 5 people.
You're gonna go over there. So, Syntax, I'm gonna switch with Viz, and I'm gonna be here. So I'm gonna be helping you guys.
Alright.
So I'll take Viz. You were number 2, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So Stamper's still grabbing number 3.
So I'm gonna run out there first thing, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop a puddle.
But do
Alright.
it when you're almost at like half, when you're at half health, and run
Like
back.
when I'm about ready to run back, I'm gonna pop it and run to you.
Alright.
And so when I start running to you, start running there, and that should be helping you stay alive longer, at least for a little while.
Alrighty.
So we can keep, you know.
Yeah. I got
Make sense?
invisibility too, so I can kind of stay alive for a while on the plate without getting shot.
Yeah, it's just the poison's
Yeah,
getting
the
you in
poison
trouble,
in the
right?
room is what's giving us trouble.
Yeah. So the well of radiance should help mitigate that at least for a little bit.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright,
You ready to go?
this is John.
And here we go.
Alright, let me know time.
seconds.
Alright. 17 now.
I'll meet you halfway.
Okay.
Got it.
It's progressively harder the longer you stay
Yes,
in
it
the
does.
run.
So I've got 15
So
seconds.
you can't stay. So you have to use it as a stopwatch.
Alright, get it. You got it?
Yeah.
Guardian down.
So you can keep fogging lives.
Let me know your timer. Yeah.
I'm at 10.
Yeah, we're
Meet me halfway if you have to.
Let me know when to come back. I got good
all
health.
right. Start coming back.
And
Essentially, the time it takes to run around is the time it takes to come back.
That's
So
10 seconds.
basically, run back
Kind of, you know.
and then run back.
alright.
Hey, we got further on that one though. We got further on
It
that
takes
one.
about 10,
We did.
10 seconds or less before it gets so. Before it
Yeah,
hits
this is
you,
definitely doable.
Because it was hitting me so hard, it beat out my my puddle.
Yeah, this is doable. You just guys have to flip back and forth and back and forth. If you guys
Fast.
have a sword, put that on, because a sword swipe across the room will get you there so much faster.
The only thing we'll have to worry about is when that unstoppable comes up too. That's the only thing that could
I've
ruin
got
that run if we get
Witherhoard.
fluent with this.
Yeah.
Alright, we're getting somewhere though.
Let Dank get himself situated.
Ready?
So yeah, basically I'm just gonna run, get over there, drop the puddle, run back, and then when I'm running over, you know, we just keep trading back and forth.
Yeah, don't stay in the well. Just kind of wait till you're on
Do
your way
not
back,
stay.
then start running.
Yeah, yeah. Wait until I get back past the little orb here, and then
Yeah.
so as soon as I'm back here, I take a breath, and then I run right back in.
All right.
And so we should be
Cool.
back and forth. All right.
Cool.
All right. Are you
All right,
ready?
let's try this.
And I'm grabbing it.
Okay.
Come back.
I know your timer.
Sensei,
You?
I'm gonna meet you
Right,
halfway
come back.
here.
Fine. Got it.
Okay, coming back. Let me know when you're coming back.
15 seconds.
Coming back.
Okay.
It's actually kind of working.
Stamp.
I got it.
Right. Coming back.
I'm too weak. Alright, I'm going.
Go. There's a puddle there, Ranger.
You timer, Stan?
Battery just ran out.
Meet me halfway if you have to, Stan.
Oh.
Oof. No, I'm down. Yeah, we're probably running a little too fast.
No, I think we're doing fine.
Well, we're not allowing ourselves to regen. When I ran out of Well of Radiance, and I ran out of my other well to help quick regen. Actually, that's probably going to end up having to do is Well of Radiance in the room, and then the small puddle outside, so it'll start health immediately. That should help.
It's not far away, but I gotta. My earpiece ran out of battery.
Go for it. If we can get that first champion to spawn out, we know we're making progress.
Yep.
How far are you guys getting?
I mean, we got at least one round in there. Like each one of us had a round in there.
Yeah.
That previous round, we got like 20 in there, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, so we're good there.
Okay.
Just gotta get this down, basically.
Yep.
It's doable.
So anyway, that we can, I guess resilience.
Okay,
and
resilience and recovery.
recovery.
You're gonna need the highest resilience and recovery you got, and then third would be mobility.
You might want to save your well till after we each get a round in this room. And then when you go back in, when
Gotcha.
you're at kind of lower health, pop your well.
Go. I'm going in.
I know your time's
Stop at 10.
Alright, coming to you now.
And that's meet you halfway.
Let me know when you're coming back.
Coming back.
Okay, pop your well this time.
Okay. 20 seconds. I'm good.
Guardian down.
Alright, let me know when you're coming back.
Coming back.
I'll definitely run a little bit on this one.
I need to pull up.
coming back. I got full health.
I don't think I'm gonna get the stamp in time for the timer stamp.
7.
Meet me halfway.
Okay, I'm getting out of here. One shot.
Guardian down.
Good.
Shit.
Get it. I got it.
I'm at full health. Coming back. Get out there.
White.
Alright.
Yeah, I fucked that one up. We had that one, dude. It was going fucking perfect. I fucked it up, though. Alright, I need to not die like I did that time on that one.
I think if you'd actually
I
picked
think-
up the brand, you'd have been okay.
I think me and Viz got something going over here.
Yeah,
It's
that's what I'm
working.
saying. I kind of screwed that one up. The rotation of things when I went down in the middle. Alright, let's run it back. Hopefully this time I won't die like a dumbass.
Hi. Do you want to settle in? Come on. Hold on a second. Kitty that wants to slowly settle into my lap. Okay.
Alright. Alright, everybody ready?
Yep.
Good.
I am grabbing it.
Yep. Okay, I'm coming to you.
Yep. Yeah, once it starts to hurt.
Anytime.
10 seconds.
Let me know when your health's good and you're on your way back.
Coming to you.
Halfway here.
Fine.
I've got the Crimson too, so I'm healing off kills. I'm coming to you.
Yeah, sun's out.
I've got 15 seconds.
I got white.
Shit.
Yeah, and I screwed myself over by splitting the wither ward in front of me. And I was low on health.
Oh, damn, that fucking kind of annoys me. I for that one good run, if I wouldn't have died, we probably could have had something going there.
Nah,
We
don't
got
beat
this.
yourself
We
up.
I'll tell you, this is a new strat, so it's gonna take us a minute.
Yeah, this is a completely counterintuitive way to do this.
Just gotta keep that mindset that if we can get past this, War Priest is a cakewalk, and so is Golgroth. Like, people.
I'm not saying that. Just
Yeah.
well, we just focus on what we're doing and we learn.
We got enough raid banners to keep
I've
doing
got
this?
plenty.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Alright.
I got 78 tries.
I got 46 with me.
I got 38.
Got
How do you
100 with
check?
me.
We're
Options,
good.
inventory, raid banners. It looks like a thing with a skull on it.
I have 14.
There you go.
Yeah.
Alright, we're good. Ready?
Grab it.
Going in. Thank you.
Okay, I'm coming to you.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, about that 10 seconds.
Okay.
10 seconds.
Coming to you now.
That's halfway here.
Back to you. Drop ball.
Okay. Oh, I can't heal. I'm coming to you.
One for you.
I got 15 seconds.
God damn
Hey,
it.
let me know when you're coming to me.
I'm getting overrun. I'm a boomer.
Okay, you go, you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get there in time. Yep.
Guardian down.
Ah,
Fucking hey, dude. dying right there for no
Oh,
reason at
Levon
all.
messaged me. Let me see what he said.
Fucking A, dude.
Levon's not even home right now. He left his Xbox on.
Mm.
Rip.
We can do this.
I mean, hell, it's making it's a hell of a way to run a railroad. I can tell you that much.
Fucking A, dude. There goes one ace in the hole.
No worries. Mine was the same way. At home. But this is definitely a strat that seems to be, for the most part, working. You gotta get the timing down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm on my way over.
Yeah, I also have to watch out for the boomer up top. Actually, I thought the wizard would just stay up there, but apparently the boomer shows up, or there was a boomer above me. That was
Yeah, you gotta be careful about your, because the wizard and the everything that's on the left still shows up, so you gotta be careful. All the enemies are still there. You just gotta be able to survive them.
Okay. I'm in position.
see that, or take them out and just let the orb sit there without picking it up.
What do you mean? One of us has to pick up the orb. Like that.
No, on my side. On our
Oh
side.
no, you're not supposed to pick up the orb on your side.
I know. What I'm saying is, in order to get rid of the wizard and the boomer,
It won't get.
but don't. They'll
They'll
just
just
respawn. No.
Yeah, whether you pick it up or not, it's
Mm.
gonna respawn on your side.
Alright, you ready to try it again?
Yep, let's do it.
Sure.
Gripping it.
I'm coming to you because I'm at full health.
I'm about to be at 10 seconds.
See ya.
Okay,
Come to you.
you weren't able to get full health, huh?
Most of it.
Okay, I'm at full health, coming to you.
I've got 15 seconds.
Alright.
Let me know when you're good.
I got it.
Get out of here.
You gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
Alright, let me know on your timer. Cam.
Taking me out.
20.
Disappeared.
I saw it. Make sure you deposit everything to that middle plate. And
I'm gonna be.
What you can do is kill the thing, pick up the Grand Claimer, and that'll keep you alive longer. Yeah.
we definitely figured out our rotations.
Wait,
We
how
had a
long?
good rotation going. Until
Until
your
all
buff
your
that you
Death
got
Stinger is
goes away.
gone.
Yeah. The more enemies you kill, the higher that number will go above your super. Like that says Death Singer's power. You want to deposit all that, or you won't be able to pick up that that buff again. Once that disappears, you can get off that middle plate and go back up there and kill the enemies again. and then rinse and repeat and go back down to the plate and relieve the person down there. But we had a good rotation going there on that one.
Definitely.
Let me know when you guys are good.
Just gotta work on and clear a little bit on up top. So,
Alright.
You
I got a
ready?
sword, so I'll just swing my sword around when I'm up there.
yep, that's all
Yep.
it'll take.
Alright,
I'll probably do the same
We're
thing.
good.
be ready. And grab it.
And
I'm gonna come to you right away so you can get off and get your health.
Yep.
About to take 10 seconds. 10 seconds.
Yep, thank you.
Yeah, you good?
Yep, good. Coming back.
I'm full. I'm coming. Coming.
Go.
I got 13 seconds.
Let me know when you're coming.
I died.
Coming.
Pick me up, Bill.
Okay, I'm getting out of here.
Target down.
Shit.
Why can I not get up there?
Guardian down.
Oh no.
I gotta get out of here. I'm still one shot, dude.
Okay, I can't get him up either.
Yeah.
You steal the brand for me?
I gotta get out of here.
Yeah, I'm running right back.
Can't revive me now.
Oh, dead.
Yeah, just getting in there.
Yeah, me too.
We might have done something.
What if we just, since we have a deal going on now though, what if we did it the normal way now that we have like a strategy going on now? And Stamp knows how to steal it now as well too. Let's give it one try
Give it a
normal and see
shot.
how far we get.
Okay.
Give it one try normal and see how it goes. Because now Stamp knows what he's doing and he's grabbing the deal when he needs to on our side, so maybe we can get something going here normally. It seems like the team cooperation between you and Dank over there is pretty good too, though, Viz. So, and we've got a good one going on over here.
Yeah.
Maybe this will switching things around like this and doing it regularly.
Alright, so I'll pick up the brand and then run over. Well, hang on a
As long as
second.
we're moving as fast as we
Yeah.
can on killing those enemies up top, we should get this no problem.
Yeah.
It's just hard for two people to get this knight in time, but I got a sword so I can take him out quick.
Yeah.
That'd be
Yeah.
way good.
Shotgun. I think.
Are we
But yeah.
ready?
Yeah, let's give it a
Yeah.
shot.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, go.
What's your timer, Biz?
14, 13, 12.
10 seconds
I'm
on
coming
right.
to you early. I'm coming to you early so you
Yeah.
have time.
Gotcha,
Meet
contact.
me halfway.
Got it?
Got it?
Yeah.
I got
15,
I put a nade on that guy to help you there.
12, 10, Matt, 5, 4.
Down.
Got it.
I think I can kill the unstoppable without my super, so I'm gonna use my super to knock that guy down. Y'all should.
Okay,
And now I'll
ads are
figure out
the biggest
my-
problem right now.
Yeah. It's the ads and that timing on the other side because there's only 2 people, so I can probably use my super to kill those enemies on that side for you very quickly. Or at the least, I can kill that wizard and have the knight out ready for y'all.
If you want,
Yeah,
I
if we
can
have
go
the knight ready,
first,
that'd
and
be fantastic.
if you want, I can go first, and I can use my super to kill the knight really fast. Up to you.
Yeah, I mean, any way to
so that all I have to
so
do
that all I
is
have to do is just pick up
pick up that orb
to deliver it.
Yeah.
So the quicker we can pick
So the quicker we can pick it up, and so that we're just back and forth.
Computer turned off.
And he's back.
We got this, dude. We got this shit. This is just a different thing that we've never tried, so we're not fluent at it. Alrighty, everybody in position.
Not yet.
Let me know when you guys are good.
Breaking out the Thunderlord.
I'm actually, hold on a second. I'm gonna change some things up too. Okay. Alright, I'm good.
Change your mod out quick. Oh no, never mind. It's already there. Machine gun. All right.
So, do you want me to grab it first, or? Yeah.
I can grab it first as well. Or I mean, either way. I mean, you're already down there, so.
I'm good when you guys are.
3,
Yep.
2, 1, go. And about to get 10.
Dank's at 15.
I'm at 10.
Yep.
Dank's at 10. Dank's at 5.
Got you.
I'm at 15.
You're at 15.
Yep. Four, 3, 2.
Did somebody else pick it up?
No,
what up?
I killed him for you. Down to you, Sam. You have to meet me halfway.
Guardian down.
That was my fault. I couldn't find the rank rank anywhere after he was dead.
Yeah. Well, I also still need to pick up
Yeah, I think that
Let's give it
strategy will
another
work.
run.
Back, have to pick up the brand.
Yeah, I definitely think that strategy will work though, because I killed the guy. The only problem was that Dank wouldn't find it. I killed him super quick, so Dank would have been able to get down to you in time.
Yeah, and look how many
Yeah.
we were able to actually deposit that time.
So if I'm at least able to get rid of that wizard on y'all's side, the knight will be there and be able to be taken out quicker.
Be there waiting. Yep.
Yeah.
That is.
Yep.
Alright, we can do this. We can do
This
this.
is doing a lot better.
That is a strat for 5 of us being here for sure. Yeah, we can definitely do this for sure. And War Priest will be a cakewalk.
Yep.
And then Golgroth's just a DPS sponge. Alright, ready, Dank?
Yep. 3, 2, 1. Hank's at 15. Hank's at 10.
Coming to you, Center.
On my way.
Hank's at 5.
Got you.
Got it.
Nice waiting up there. Tornado, that's sweet.
16, 15,
I got 10.
10.
Oh, I missed my jump.
Oh,
3, 2.
pick me up real quick.
I'm gonna die.
No, run it back. Run it back.
What happened on that one, Dank?
I fucking sword swung off the ledge, killing the fucking knight.
It's just a split-second timing deal. That's all it really is.
Alright, run back. I'm bringing the brand back. I'm gonna pick you up.
Shit, I didn't get down the stamp in time. God damn.
7.
Stop moving all over the damn plate.
Run to me, run to me.
1.
Alright, the plate's gonna explode. That's alright. On that one, though, I did would have had enough time. Would have had enough time on him if you didn't
I would have
sword
had
swipe
enough
earlier.
time on that one if I didn't sword swipe off the ledge.
Alright, perfect. So I've got that over there for to where y'all will be able to get your brand.
I don't
to
think
each
I'm gonna
other.
use a sword for this. I think I'm gonna use an LMG like he's
Anything with
using.
bolt shot.
I'd say shotgun, machine gun, fusion rifle will do amazing with it.
Yeah,
Like a
I'll
two-shot.
just go back to my type in. Fuck it.
That's it. Well,
Well, see, the
you
other
have, like,
thing
an
too
Epicurean?
is in order to charge up those knights, especially on our side, the taken ones, it jumps up your Death Singer's power a lot faster. So
Alright.
those guys are at range.
Yeah, I'll stick with linear.
We got this, guys.
But yeah, having something with bolt shot, something that allows you to chain damage for the low rent, is definitely a way to go.
Alright.
Incandescent, anything that's AoE,
Something they could walk
something
into.
they can walk into and kill themselves with.
Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Alright,
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go.
Hank's at 15.
Got the brain.
Hank's at 10.
At 10.
coming to you.
Hank's at 5.
Got it.
Got a grenade on your knight up top.
15.
I'm at.
I got it. On my way to you.
Coming.
Right, running to you.
Got it.
Alright.
Got it?
Yeah.
Next knight is being weakened for y'all on
Tanks
this
at
side.
20. Tanks at 15.
2 and clean.
Tanks at 10.
Coming to. Maybe halfway if you have
Got the
to.
brain coming to you.
5 running to you.
Nope.
Oh my god, I could not pick up the brand.
Got it.
I got it. I'm going. Meet me here.
No. No.
That's my bad.
Got it.
18, 17, 16, 12, 11,
Oh, it took too much time.
8, 7,
Dude, I got an unstoppable out here.
It's done, it's done, it's done.
Go get him.
Run to me.
No.
Run to me. No.
Okay, frog himself. Don't worry about that. Was frog.
That unstoppable fucked me up.
No,
Yeah.
that's good that we got him out though.
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
really far on that one because if the unstoppable spawned, yeah. That was
Yeah,
very
that
good.
fucking unstoppable fucked me up. I killed the knight though, and I picked up the thing, but the unstoppable got me.
Yeah, I didn't even see the champion deal spawn in. Otherwise, I would have stunned him. All right, we got this,
I mean,
dude.
we got really far with that one.
There should only be 2 or 3 times that we have to deal with that unstoppable before we're done. All right, let me know when you're ready, Dank.
I'm ready. 3, 2, 1. Tanks at 15.
Let's get 10.
Yeah.
Tanks
Got the
at
brand. Running to you.
Not 10.
Coming to you.
Tanks at 5.
Got it.
Got it.
Got a grenade on your knight.
16, 15, 12, 11,
I'm at 10.
I'm coming to you.
5,
Right.
2, 1.
Your knight should be spawning in on your side. They just got the wizard. Coming down. Knight should be out.
Tanks at 15.
Yeah, maybe halfway, be out.
At 10.
Got it.
Running to you. 3,
Coming to you.
2, 1.
Got it.
That was close.
What's the timer?
I don't have 10 yet. I'm gonna get way down to that may not last.
See you anyway.
17,
Got
I
it.
lowered the knife for you. I lowered the knife for you. Unstoppable
6,
spawned in.
Got it. Get to me, get to me, get to me.
2, 1.
Got it.
So close.
Uh,
Heading down.
Alright,
At least
I
you
got.
can,
Got it, Stampy?
Yeah.
somebody pick me up.
Alright. Did we get the unstoppable out yet?
Yeah, I killed that.
Tanks at 12. 10.
I killed.
8, 5, 4.
Got the brand.
Damn, we lost the momentum, dude. We had that going, dude. We have left. Dude, we were fucking
just
past
got
halfway.
overrun with ads. Ads got
We were
crazy.
past halfway for sure on that one, guys. I checked it. It was past halfway. Fuck. We're getting so goddamn close, dude. Shit.
Viz,
Oh
how
my
comfortable
goodness.
are you with Trinity Ghoul?
Fairly.
Because I'm using Trinity Ghoul to just do basic ag clear, and I'm annihilating. If I can proc the actual lightning
Oh
rod,
yeah, because then all you gotta do is keep hitting them, and they just keep chaining.
so I'm taking care of a lot of the knights and the simple ones simply by just chaining constantly, and then I'm running an auto rifle. The only kicker is either like the only thing that I have to deal with an unstoppable is literally I would have to punch it.
I've got that too. I believe. Yeah, the orange will be superconductor. I think the only problem with it is that only applies when you're running stasis or arc. Which I'm running solar.
Well, I'm running arc, so
You know, I might just run arc just to because I can be the arc soul. That'd be a damage amplifier for us. Can roll storm trance since we're not focus fire on the boss.
Do we want a LFG? A 6?
I just messaged somebody to see another person. They got off of their whatchamacallit. They got off of their
'Cause
streaming.
if we have a 6, we're guaranteed we're getting this done easy.
Oh, no
if,
doubt about
If we're
it.
making it that
Yeah, no
far
doubt.
with 5 people right now,
No doubt, dude. No
it's
doubt.
just me and Viz are cutting it fucking like
Down to the second.
literally
Down to the
right
second.
down to the second every time.
And that's why it's
I mean,
crucial.
and that's why it's really kind of crucial that that the night is dropped as soon as we come back up,
Yeah.
and that extra time to dump that Death Singer's power is really burning that transition time.
Because
I'm
even moving as fast as
even moving as fast as I possibly can.
he's always calling out.
He's already calling out like 10 seconds, and I'm the same way.
Yeah.
And we're not even running towards each other at that point. I mean we're at
10 seconds.
at 10 seconds. I have to run towards the entrance
Just so that it has no
just so
time.
that it has no time to transition.
And that's if
They have it, he's have it, and moving my way at the same time.
It's tough with 2 people for sure.
I mean, I say we're doing pretty good for the fact that, you know, we've got 5 people and we managed to already get like halfway.
Oh yeah. This is failing with style. We face playing the whole entire way, but on a whole different level.
Fucking logo, dude.
Yeah, logo, we are failing with style, and that is how we play.
Yeah, we may be failing, but we're failing a step above what.
This,
We finish matches.
well, I mean, just call this practice for like this first kind of stuff.
Yeah.
We're figuring out our strat.
How is right side going? It sounds like it's going good.
It's going pretty decent.
Fluid run going on this side over here now. Dude, like, none of the people that I fucking messaged, they're fucking ignoring my ass, man.
Stampini's not giving you guys any trouble.
No, he's doing pretty
Doing
good.
pretty good.
Oh yeah.
He caught on to it, like, as I expected he would. Dude, I've messaged so many fucking people and they're just fucking
Really
ignoring me.
want to?
And they're playing fucking Destiny. That's what pisses me off.
It's just, yeah. If we could get that one
That's what it is.
person, we'll get
Do I
right
want
through
to?
this.
What?
I don't know
No,
that I want
if-
to. No.
No.
Kid, you're
don't
not
want
thinking
to.
what I think you're thinking, are you? Oh no.
What?
Are you thinking of getting somebody that I think you're getting?
It sucks. Fucking Mac Attack wasn't able to do it.
I know. He would have just
Yeah.
annihilated everything.
Yep.
I've been a bigger,
That
like
would've
a
been- that would've
big
been
help
enough.
to this freaking thing.
But it is what it is.
Well, it is Sunday, which means he's got school tomorrow.
True. He did get off hella early too, though. 'Cause it was 3 o'clock when he
Well,
got
dinner
off.
to-
That's crazy.
Well,
Family
Yeah.
stuff. You never know. When that particular person says jump, you'll tend to go how high. So you never know. Alright, I'll take a small ad break and maybe stretch a little bit. And we'll
Yeah.
damn.
Hit my vape for a sec.
see- Yep.
That's a true fucking friendship bond right there, man.
And we're back.
All right.
Hey, man.
Everybody here?
Watch him still not have access to it.
Let me, before you start it, let me pull my guns back from my hunter. 1 second.
That's fine. All right. At least everybody's there. All right. So round 1 is Vex. Round 2 is Cabal. Final round is Crota.
Fuck.
We're gonna have barrier overload
Yeah.
and unstoppables.
We're probably gonna want a bubble or
Everything's gonna be
something to
locked.
defend ourselves against Crota.
Match game.
Singe.
Does it say arc does any damage or specific or damaging?
modifiers at the bottom.
Yeah. So Arc Singe is gonna be your like meta in this version. You are gonna have shields that are arc, solar, and void, so we're gonna need all 3 either way.
I
Look up
got
the arc
where did my void pulse rifle go?
Yeah, you getting that grid skipper out?
Yeah. Alright. Now let me put anti-barrier back on your thing.
Anti-barrier pulse rifle.
Yeah.
Alright.
I know
Is
there
that
would potentially be a raid also for future reference if we ever get to that point where King's Fall isn't just cutting it for us again. Vogue 100%. Vault to Glass is 100% 5-manable. We have done that before.
Oh yeah, that's an easy.
That's a
Not an easy
pushover
one.
one.
But that's an easy one to get done.
I still need my Mythoclast.
All right, just let me know when everybody's ready.
I'm good.
Yeah, 1 second.
Yeah.
Same here, so it's just Dank and possibly Viz that we're waiting on.
Not good. Actually, I'll start with
Alright,
the
I
heal
got
and-
unstoppable grenade launcher and anti-barrier pulse rifle. I'm running void pulse so I can get void shields.
Okay, I'm running arc. I've got overload and anti-barrier. And I'm running arc. So as a hunter, I should be pretty lethal.
I've got all flavors of the rainbow, rolling arc, and I have my Leviathan's Breath as my unstoppable. Disparity, and then my Amit. Damn it.
Centex.
What up?
For that unstoppable grenade launcher, do you still have to zoom in for a second like the pistol?
Yes.
Alright.
Actually, no. I think they changed it. I think it's
You
when
can
you
just shoot 'em?
unholster it. I think it's when you unholster it. Like it's like 3, 4, maybe 5 seconds after you unholster it.
Guess we'll find out when we hit an unstoppable.
Yep.
yeah.
No, what you end up hearing is the most rare thing, and I'm using that term very loosely. You'll hear the most rare thing come from either Dank or Stampini in a minute when we go in there. I forgot to put the mod on.
No.
Hey, this fucker's jiggling. He knows I'm right. You see?
It's not
Because he did it.
nightfall.
This guy did that shit in the Grandmaster, and this fucking guy goes, guys, we need to go back to orbit. When we're almost halfway through the Grandmaster, he goes, we need to go to.
Started a nightfall on a deb, dog.
Shut up about that. I don't want to talk about that. Is everybody ready? Are we ready? To
Yeah, are we ready?
Swapping out for more mine since I don't have any of the Seraph.
Oh my god. I don't need to be reminded of that shit. Fucking dude. I don't even want to hear any shit from you two, man. Today was a cluster when it came to that crap. Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah, waiting for Fizz to fix his armor.
Just switching up my war
Well, at least for the time being,
well,
Stamp got one rape weapon so far.
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, and we'll
So we win.
complete that raid tomorrow when
Alright,
he's
I'm
not
good.
there.
True friend, man. True friend.
All right, we ready to go?
You
Yeah.
ready or not? Failing to
I'm
stop.
good.
All right, we're going.
Stamp, this is that one where you gotta hit that jump through that emblem to land up top and take the cool route.
Oh, this thing.
Yeah. So you'll probably have to
Yes,
just
the,
skip the jump since you won't make it anyways.
Fuck you.
Wow. Go to confidence hole.
There's a trick to it.
There's a trick to it. You walking
Dude,
backwards.
I'm telling y'all, these two's freaking friendship is like gasoline to fucking fire, dude. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, these fucking two, man, match to fucking fireworks, gasoline to fucking fire. You name it, dude. Like, Jesus Christ, these two. Stick them in a damn, like, steel cage match, man. Just let them go at it.
I'll bring up some gloves.
Well, I've played with him for like 7 years now. Since Modern Warfare Remastered came out.
Yeah, man, you all were COD teammates. I remember you saying that.
The entropic equine
Brave souls.
believes you will participate in any challenge if the price is right on tonight's Dares of Eternity.
I love all the hats except for the one person who doesn't have it.
Yep, I was looking at that. That's why I was laughing.
I want to damn her.
Now you
Got it. Got it.
No, I don't want it.
What?
I fuck. You
Yeah,
know,
fucking
man, you were the
right.
most annoying fucker I ever met, dude. Just voice kill.
Just tried to go invisible.
Give the wheel a spin, and the great steed will bring out your
Wheel
opponent.
of morality, turn. Tell us the lesson that we should learn.
Remember, it's Vex.
That means it's gonna be an overload.
Yep.
From a churning pool of radiolaria come the Vex.
How is that overload at?
Art shield.
Please.
We got a barrier as well. I think it's overload. No, there's never load right here.
That guy should have dropped heavy.
There's another overload on me.
Hydra. I love how we can just burn through this. But we can't do the raid.
More foes pour into this realm, at the behest of the ageless horse.
What is this one? I don't remember.
Dude, I keep going to fucking go invisible.
The guy's so, that shield is so slow.
Just got one more.
He's over here.
Well, I didn't have any shots.
I got melted.
Guys, ready?
Not really. I tried to. I went into OP mode.
Where is he?
I forgot I'm not in trial mode.
Where is he? There's another guy over here?
Yeah, his shield's down.
I got a lot of armor.
We should be good.
More excitement and prizes await you beyond the demented dares of Eternity Obstacle Course.
Did you miss it? I knew it.
Did you miss it, Stan? You can go back and try again. Well, if you don't spin the wheel, you have a chance of getting the infinite ammo.
Yeah.
Dank, don't do
Pretty
it.
heavy, yep.
Dank, don't
And
fucking
I,
do it. I know you're looking at that shit, man. I know you're looking at that shit.
Dude, I did it and then I fell down.
Every time, man.
In my conga.
There it is right there.
We all got the same hats on. That's sick.
Alright.
Good.
Yep. That's gonna be
What's
the
this
ball.
one? Ball.
The ball.
Yeah.
Means we're gonna have solar.
That's you, Stan.
Prove yourself against the blade and tusk of the Cabal.
How'd that not kill you?
Barrier down the middle.
Anti-barrier. Right here in the middle now. Two of them.
I've got one weekend. The other one weekend as well.
I got one stunned. Too weak to peek though. Alright, I got him.
Careful with the pushers.
Yeah. another butcher over here. I'm gonna wither horde him.
Get him.
Yeah, and now we throw the bombs at the cabals that are shielded.
The horse desires further proof of your abilities.
Void shield.
And we got void shield.
Okay, that just went through you. No, I got my shield down. There's no way.
Is there any shields down here?
I got this one's void shield off. Nice. Get in there,
Is he dead?
One left. Two left, sorry.
I'm not dead, so it doesn't count, man.
Dude, they just keep spawning.
Too far.
I missed. Oh my god.
One left.
Two left.
Or if we're lucky, we get the ogre instead. Bonus rewards. Nothing like the ogre. Nope.
Tonight's next opponent, the champion of the Cabal.
Why is it take
That tank's not taking damage, dude.
It was.
It was already dead.
I
It
would
just
say
didn't
it
die.
was dead a while ago.
It's Crota, right?
Yep.
Doesn't matter
Yep.
what we vote for then.
Choose the door hiding
fairly
your final
straightforward.
opponent, and the horse shall
If you do not
reward
choose,
you.
they already tell you what it's going to be, so it's an automatic.
Stupid.
Unless you're stupid,
Automatic.
it's automatic. It's all his favor.
Yeah. On this one
Correct.
right here,
The
it'll tell
celestial
you. on the-
horse
no.
bestows a
Oh my god, Nate.
Dog! Dog, I had that too. That's
so
crazy.
screwed up, dude.
Ah, DG then.
Always a competition with UC, I swear. Alright.
Alrighty.
Everybody
Alright,
ready to say hi to Crota?
Ready to light this
let's
candle?
kill Crota. A lot of solar shields.
For your
And Stamp, you
final
can't damage him
challenge
with anything
tonight,
but the 5
Echoes
sword.
of the past.
Oh my god, that's a
draw
lot of barriers.
swords
Holy
against you.
crap.
Good luck.
Dude, if we get a bonus round on this, dude, we're more likely to insane.
Oh my god, stop putting my arrow.
Fuck all these fucking shields I can't fucking damage. Barrier stun in middle. He's out.
Swords. There's the arc sword.
Done.
Sword.
Medium.
Anthem is down.
Yeah, you can only damage him with
You gotta see how it has the little white icon on your screen. And it's above like a... Oh, is that an unstoppable?
Yep.
So done.
Somebody say unstoppable?
Oh, hi, Crota.
The barrier, there was a barrier by me.
Go this Crota stun. Crota on me is stun.
There's a barrier over here.
Well, I got one stun before it
Oh fuck.
snapped on the base.
Okay.
Apparently I got stuck on string. I got a sword and I died. Actually, pretty good. This barrier is pretty great.
Oh shit.
Never mind.
I got 2 seconds.
10 seconds.
10 seconds.
Yeah, those guys are swimming around.
Done. Killed one of them. The right side is clear of Crota, so there's a breathing room over there.
Okay. Gonna work on the one in the center if I can get him.
It's witch. He's solar witch. I can't damage her.
Okay, I got the one in the middle. There's one in the middle is done, but I can't deal with it. Which got me. Oh, he's up again. Okay.
Dude.
golfing.
Oh shit.
Go to the lane now, it'll be a lot easier because it's all taken.
And
Yeah, one of the last ones is after me currently.
oh, I don't have a barricade.
The horse bestows power upon you.
I got a barrier over here. I'm gonna try to take this barrier out.
Shit.
I took a barrier out. One less to worry about.
One shot monster. Worst time for the lose
Poor
connection.
Dank.
Watch it be a bonus round.
Oh no. Okay.
Now, come claim your winnings.
We're gonna be here.
Astounding wealth
Red border, yeah.
richly deserved.
They got the red border at half two.
Yes, it is the will of the hyper-quantum horse that no one returns empty-handed from the dares of eternity. Good night.
Hey, we got it with over 250, so it means pinnacle.
Yeah.
Take this back to orbit. And he's back.
Hi, Dank.
Blinding nades. Heavy guard with chain reaction?
No. Could definitely be much worse than that, but
Yeah.
it's a pretty good one.
I'm gonna keep that sword. I got a Pardon Our Dust grenade launcher with blinding grenades. Okay.
Run a fucking wellspring on hire, but Stamp hasn't gotten any
I
campaign
was just about to
progress.
say he can't do
Yeah, we
that.
can do that, Lynching. Well, we can help him burn through the campaign.
I'm probably gonna get off here and go to bed because I have to work in the morning.
Oh yeah, it's 9:30. Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
Gotta
I
get
have
up in the morning.
And I have a doctor's
Yeah,
appointment.
I can
at
help them
6
out with it, and next time that we're all linked up together, we can either try to do that. Gonna do the like
Two
try to do a
players,
King's
okay,
Fall
you
again.
got me.
Yeah. If we really like schedule it like a few days in advance, I think it'd be easier to get everybody on board.
Yeah, like I said, this is kind of a pop-up thing last second. That wasn't really good planning on it.
But hey, we got far and Stamp knows what to do for
For now.
Totems, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He knows what
Call
to do
that
for
bonus.
totems and the opening encounter. Everything else is pretty easy to explain. War
Yeah.
Priest doesn't take a lot.
Mm-mm.
Plus, Stamp, you have all the guides and everything that I've left in the Discord chat. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I'll
think I also
find
have
those
a
and send
video of
them
a how-to
to
as well.
our chat. Yeah, I'll send them to our chat as well too, Viz.
Okay.
I have to go through them all. It's gonna take me a little bit.
I mean, you can dump
I
them
mean, you can dump them in the tips and trick channel here.
Yeah,
That way we
I'll
can all
put 'em in
peruse them
there.
and have it as a reference.
gotcha.
That way they don't get lost. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Stamp.
Yeah.
Have you been playing with no sound at all the whole time?
Yeah.
My God.
Isn't that crazy? Because the Discord doesn't work on PlayStation yet, you turned his TV volume all the way down so he could hear us the whole time. Isn't that miserable?
Your solidarity with the hard of hearing is most heartwarming.
You know what's crazy, dude? So some of those raids require listening for an audio cue, too. He's lucky that we weren't doing one of those raids.
Yeah.
He's very, very lucky. Oh my God, dude. If we were doing what is that raid? What is that raid? Deepstone. If we were doing Deepstone, oh God.
Gosh.
But Deepstone's
gosh.
easy though.
My goodness.
No, roll the glass.
That's not Kiki. I'm glad that you're asking for that from Binks, but
Yeah,
she's
but-
not going to do that. Come here.
Fucking
Come here.
the two easiest ones by far are probably whatchamacallit?
Oracles.
Yep.
Oracles on Vault of Glass. You have to be able to hear. You have to be able to hear and see.
Yep. That would be a pretty bad situation there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But the two easiest raids by far, and everybody else watching that stream and everything may have difference in opinion on this. But
Oh yeah.
two easiest raids, my opinion, Deepstone Crypt and what was the other one? What was the other one? Vault. Deepstone Crypt and Vault for sure. Because Deepstone Crypt is just, I think of that as more of a futuristic Wrath of Machine from D1. That's pretty much what that is.
Mm, I didn't get enough time in Wrath of the Machine to make a judgment call on that one or a comparison. And I
It
really
will be
haven't gone
being
through,
revamped.
Deepstone Crypt either. So
Well, eventually, Viz, and Dank and Stamp too, and you too, Kev, we will be able to do Wrath of the Machine on here because it is getting reprised.
Yeah.
see, that's what I thought.
It's literally, now that King's Fall is back in the mix, it's literally between that or Crota for the reprised sections anyway.
Yeah, for the Legends, it would make sense for the Wrath of the Machine because we already have a Hive raid. So a Fallen one would be a very appropriate thing. It's either that or the Leviathan.
It'll probably be Leviathan again.
Because that'll tie in with Lightfall.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be like a futuristic Leviathan or some shit like that. Because now, oh wait, I can't say it because it'll spoil it for them too. I keep forgetting that y'all haven't watched anything.
Play through the story content.
Play through the story content.
Yeah.
Let's see what's coming.
You heard him, Stan.
What?
Oh my god. I swear, like I said, the attention span of a squirrel. The attention span of a fucking squirrel, dude. I swear to God. How could you be so focused in the raid and then, like, a couple seconds later, outside the, you know, never mind. I'm wasting my time asking that question.
Attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. That's very, very common.
The only times this dude is alert is in freaking trials or PvP or apparently raids too, but that's a good thing for raids. You need to be alert for them.
Alright. I think we're wrapping it up for the night.
Yeah. It was a good attempt,
Good
and
plan
we
with
will
everybody.
get that done for sure. We will get that done
Let's
for
get
sure.
this. Let's do this again sometime. This was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Style again. I loved it.
Yeah.
So now we got our group. At least our 4 main members of the, at least like 5. My bad. 5.
Not counting yourself there,
Miscounted.
Sentex?
I miscounted. Okay.
I did the same thing earlier when I was trying to get everybody's name on the stream, right? So everyone knew who was talking. So so I started running the count, and I'm like, wait a minute, there's only 5 names. Where's our 6th? And I didn't count myself.
It's all good. We had 5 people yesterday doing Prophecy Dungeon.
Nice.
What?
Remember that when
Wait a
we got
minute.
to the boss room, there was 5 arrows?
Wait. Oh. Yeah, we had a glitch in the final boss room where it showed that there were like 5 people. There were like, I don't know, dude. There were like other green arrows behind us. Oh my god.
Yeah,
you
they were in the
cannot
waiting
be
room going,
serious.
come on, man, you gotta finish this up sooner. They're in the green room.
If this message says, and I think it does. My bad, I just saw this. Fucking A, dude.
Yeah.
You send that message now?
Hey, at least
Fuck.
it's apologizing.
Yeah. Better late than never, I guess.
Definitely. Better late than never. As long as, I mean, that they're putting the effort in to actually respond. Be surprised how many people don't do that these days.
Yeah, I can see that. Quite a few people that I messaged that I thought I can actually have them come and help us just showed me their true colors just now. Because they're on the game, and like I said, I've been removed on the game as a friend, so.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. It's their choice to make,
It's whatever.
and they have to deal with the ramifications of that. And if they, they chose what they chose,
That's how it is,
they're
man.
just missing out on all our fun.
Yep. Because we got our team.
All right. Yep.
How that works.
That's how that works.
Well, Stamp,
So,
now, welcome officially to the team, man.
Oh.
yeah.
Because now you're all acquainted with my friends, and now, yeah, we got our team, like I said. We just need to find that one final perm.
No, just need to
Mac right now is just kind of in and out
we
for
just
the
need
time
to
being.
get Mat Attack on a more consistent.
Yeah. Until we figure out a schedule for him that works. Yeah. We'll link up again, and we'll schedule it better this time. We're literally, we literally still have like a month before Lightfall. Maybe a day maybe a day under a month.
And there's still a couple
more expansions beyond that. So
Yep.
it just takes as long as it takes.
Yep.
Yep, indeed.
All right. Everybody stay safe out there, and if you can't stay safe, stay smart.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
Yeah, have a good one, dude.
Yeah.
Thank you for help.